So today I'm announcing that we filed suit against General Motors and OnStar for deceiving customers. Specifically, GM and OnStar collected data, driving data, acceleration data, braking data, etc., as part of the OnStar safety program. And they then sold that data to third parties who sold it to insurance companies, and in some instances raised people's rates as a result of that data or denied coverage as a result of that data. And the key here is the deception. This suit is about deception. There was no consent to the selling of this data by GM and OnStar. And so people had no idea, customers had no idea that that's what was happening with their data. And OnStar is marketed as a safety product, which certainly it can be, but that's what people were thinking about when they signed up. They were not thinking about the misuse of their data, the selling of their data. And I want to read a couple of, I have a copy of the complaint here. We're getting you a copy of the complaint. So the New York Times broke an article about these practices in 2024. And the General Motors indicated after that they were going to stop doing this. The New York Times story was in April of 2024. And in our complaint, on page 19, paragraph 54, I want to emphasize a couple of things. Even if a customer carefully read every single word on the screen detailing the program that they were a part of, that they were joining, even if they had read every word on the screen, the disclosures and link policies would still not inform the customer of GM's actual conduct. The process, therefore, did not obtain informed consent from the customer. And if you'll look over at paragraph 57, while GM's, General Motors, confusing mix of user terms and privacy statements varied, none of them informed consumers, that GM would sell any of their data, or that the data may be used to create risk profiles or driving scores that could increase their insurance premiums and cause them financial harm. So this suit was filed this morning. I think we have a stamped copy for them. The one that you have.
This is the file stamp, but this is the copy.
Yeah, we have a file stamp. We will have one when they get back from the courthouse that we're happy to provide you. Because of the deception, we're bringing this suit under Arkansas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. One other state that I know of has already filed suit on this particular case. But the bottom line is, for years they were selling this. It looks like they began selling the data at least as far back as 2015. And then there were articles in the New York Times in March and April of 2024. Texas filed a lawsuit on this matter in August of 2024. So it's a pretty straightforward case. You had GM and OnStar that had the driver data. They sold it to third-party vendors who sold it to insurance companies. That was there was no informed consent for that to occur. And they weren't just giving people's customer preferences. In this case, they were literally giving the driving data. If you were a part of this, if you were one of these customers.